Okay, let me make sure that I am live here on the True Crime. And Sandy, I'm going to call you after I already have this one scheduled. It's not going to be long. I'll call you as soon as I'm done over here with this. There's a few stories I'm going to go over. And let me make sure that I'm live. I'm going to throw a picture up there for the first story. And let's see. And this is the one I'm going to go on right now. Okay, because last night I went to bed early and I got a good night's sleep. So I'm not going to stay on too late. But we're going to talk about just a few things here. This is an Indiana man. He gunned down a mom and her 3 daughters before taking his own life. I don't know what's up with Indiana now lately. But I just want to make sure that we are live and you can hear me, because I've had those crazy things happen where I'm not, and then it's like a big freaking problem. Okay. Let me see here. Okay. Okay, I think this is my live. Hi, everybody. So can you hear now? Let me just make sure. Okay, good. You can hear me? Good. Just about to leave your daughter's house? Okay. And Sandy, if you can hear me, I will call you right after this. Okay, I'm not going to be a long time. Hi, White Angel. Hi, everybody. Gail B, everybody. Linda. L. I'm in top chat. I need to go to live chat. Okay, everybody was talking about the tasty cakes. Yeah, Indiana, horrible out of Indiana. I don't understand what is the problem with everybody today. It just seems like nobody has any way to cope with anything except doing the worst, right? So a Northwest Indiana man killed his wife and her 3 children, all under 8 years old, before he turned the gun on himself. Lake Station police conducted a welfare check on Friday, and they found the family of 5, all deceased from gunshot wounds. Brianna Payne, 27, Aurora Payne, 7, Ava Payne, 6, and Alana Payne, 4, were all ruled homicides by the Lake County Coroner's Office. Robert Payne also died of gunshot wounds. His was ruled that he took his own life. On behalf of the Lake County Coroner David Pastrick, the entire staff at the Lake County Coroner's Office, our hearts go out to the family of this extremely unfortunate and devastating tragedy, said the Coroner's Office in a statement. Please hold your families close. Please hold your families and loved ones close as we mourn together as a community for the loss of innocence. A family friend, Brittany Meantemeyer, said it was shocking. She said, she was a kicker. She was funny if you were sad, even though she would do something so crazy to make you laugh and then talk about it later. Neighbor Sandy Goodman said the family was very nice, but that she heard people arguing at the home on Wednesday. I think that people would remember that, and those little girls were so full of joy and happiness and playing. They were just awesome. Very sad. Okay, now. This is a horrendous thing, too, next. This time we're going to Georgia. A Georgia man who bombed a woman's home has pled guilty and will spend time in federal prison on Thursday. U.S. Attorney's Office for the Southern District of Georgia released a statement announcing that Stephen Glosser, 38, pled guilty to stalking and using an explosive to commit another felony offense. Glosser will serve 20 years in federal prison, followed by 3 years of supervised release. He is also ordered to pay $507,781 in the restitution to 2 victims. The level of malevolent violence in this case is astounding, and it's truly fortunate that there were no deaths as a result of this horrific crime, said the acting U.S. Attorney Lyons. This successful prosecution is a credit to the outstanding investigative work of the ATF and our state and local law enforcement partners. Hold on, I'm going to sneeze. Okay, I'm better now. All right, so then we have, as previously reported, a federal indictment charges 2 Georgia men with multiple offenses related to an explosion back in 2023 that police say was an attempt to kill a woman and her child who lived at the home where the blast occurred. According to those documents, the defendants put the woman under surveillance and they tracked her home via internet searches. The charges state that they used cell phones to create a plan to kill, intimidate, harass, or injure the victim through methods including shooting arrows into the victim's front door, acquiring and releasing a large python into the victim's home to eat her daughter, mailing dog feces or dead rats to the victim's home, and scalping the victim and blowing up the victim's home. Great, guys. They look like, unbelievable. Glosser's co-conspirator is awaiting prosecution in the Southern District of Georgia after being taken into custody in Louisiana on unrelated charges, according to the U.S. Attorney's Office press release. Unbelievable. Oh my gosh. And then Linda was talking about this today, about this Pennsylvania hospital situation. Pennsylvania officials have identified the gunman who entered a York County hospital with a handgun and zip ties and held staffers at gunpoint and died when law enforcement opened fire to protect those staffers. West York Borough Police Officer Andrew Duarte was killed in the shootout. No patients were injured in the shooting. However, UPMC York Hospital said in a statement, Baker said that 3 hospital staffers, a doctor, a nurse, and a custodian, and 3 law enforcement officers were shot. The medical staff and 2 of the officers are in stable condition, but he said Duarte, the 3rd officer, was killed. Archangel Ortiz held staffers hostage and fired at hospital police before multiple law enforcement agencies responded. When law enforcement arrived and attempted to engage the suspect, he ordered the officers back while holding a staffer at gunpoint. The officers retreated and attempted to negotiate with him, but he came out still holding the staffer at gunpoint with her hands tied with the zip ties. The officers responded and shot and killed the suspect. Unbelievable. Okay. Okay, and a missing California woman. Was found dead in the suspect's home. She was reported missing on, let's see, when was she reported missing? On Wednesday evening. 44-year-old Chandra Renee Zimmerman of Grass Valley was reported missing, according to the Nevada County Sheriff's Office. Investigation led officers to 49-year-old Andrew Gall's residence in Nevada City, where they found Zimmerman's vehicle, but no one home. Just before 4 a.m. on Thursday, Nevada County Sheriff's Office deputy attempted a traffic stop of her vehicle in Grass Valley. Gall refused to stop and subsequently led the Grass Valley Police Department and the Nevada City Police on a chase. Sorry, I had a cough. He crashed near Washington Road and Highway 20. He was taken to Sierra Nevada Memorial Hospital for evaluation. Once medically cleared, he was taken into custody and booked into the Wayne Brown Correctional Facility for reckless evasion of a police officer. After his arrest, his residence was searched, and that's when they found Zimmerman's body, and she was deceased. He has a criminal history and was convicted of R in 2005. He was released in 2018. It's an open investigation, and the cause of death is still pending. Anyone with information should call the Sheriff's Major Crimes Unit at 530-265-1471. Okay. We have another Georgia case here. A Georgia couple was found shot dead in their home in West Georgia. Police are investigating a shooting in Carroll County, and their deaths are listed as homicides. James and Kristen Brock, 45 and 41 respectively, were found deceased Thursday morning at their home. According to the Carroll County Sheriff's Office, the weapon was not located at the scene, which is leading them to believe it was a double homicide and not a murder-suicide, as many were speculating online. Friends of the couple say the couple had recently joined Catalyst Church in Carlton and described them as friendly and fun-loving. Kristen was bubbly and fun, and she loved hugs. She never met a stranger. And James, he was a comical kind of guy. He would always crack jokes and always say something to make you laugh. There didn't appear to be a forced entry into the home, although a door was ajar when the deputies arrived on scene. The sheriff's office asked anyone with information to contact investigator T.J. Repetto at 770-830-5916. Okay, sorry about that. Let's see. Okay, let's look at this here. So the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office closed another case with the arrest of 32-year-old Robert Hendricks. On October 10, 2024, patrol officers found the victim, 43-year-old Kristen Carrier, dead inside a home on Pheasant Drive near Bush Drive on the north side. She died of multiple gunshot and stab wounds. Hendricks was inside the home when the officers arrived. He was detained and arrested on unrelated charges, and after reviewing evidence, conducting interviews, and consulting with the state attorney's office, officers served Hendricks with a warrant for murder. He is already behind bars at the Duval County Jail and will continue to be behind bars. And they say they are committed to bringing justice for Ms. Carrier's loved ones. And let's see here. This happened. It's his mom finds body of son's girlfriend in home while riding out the hurricane. So it was the Christine Carrier who was murdered. She was found dead from multiple gunshot and stab wounds by Hendricks's 71-year-old mother, who had come home to Jacksonville on October 9th to stay with her son during Hurricane Milton. Remember Hurricane Milton? And she came there after the storm passed. Hendricks went to the store to pick up some items, and his mother stumbled upon Carrier's body wrapped in a tarp in a bedroom. She called her daughter to come pick her up, and she said she and the daughter confronted Hendricks when he returned from the store. Hendricks became animated, and the mother and her daughter drove away and called police. Police arrived just before 6 p.m. on October 10th, found blood patterns on floors and walls. Evidence was collected at the scene, including a knife, a baseball bat, and a gun, which were submitted to the Florida Crime Lab for analysis. The affidavit says another witness reported hearing Carrier yelling in the house around 3 p.m. on October 9th. Okay. And then we're going to talk about this one right here. Go over here. Please go over here. There you go. Okay. Florida man inexplicably attacked a nurse at a hospital where he was receiving treatment, leaving her with critical injuries that may cause her to lose sight in both eyes. Unbelievable. Stephen Scantlebury, 33, he looks older than 33, was hospitalized at HCA Florida Palms West Hospital under the state's Baker Act, which allows law enforcement to involuntarily hospitalize subjects temporarily, but doesn't require any kind of safety measures for hospital staff. Shortly after 1 p.m. on Tuesday, Scantlebury abruptly jumped on his bed and then onto the nurse, beating her senseless with his fists. According to an affidavit filed in the case, a witness in the room at the time fled and called for help. A second witness reported seeing Scantlebury standing over the nurse and pounding her in the face with his fists. That witness yelled at him to stop, and Scantlebury ran out of the room. The nurse was critically injured and life-flighted to St. Mary's Hospital. Unbelievable. Essentially, every bone in the victim's face is broken. Oh my gosh. And she is likely to lose the use of both eyes. Oh my gosh. I hope not. Meanwhile, the violent patient ran out of the hospital and into traffic on Southern Boulevard. And that's when Palm Beach County deputies took him into custody. He was taken for a mental evaluation and charged with second-degree attempted murder with a hate crime enhancement. The sheriff's office did not explain the hate crime enhancement. According to the affidavit, another witness said that Scantlebury had been acting paranoid for several days, blaming various people for events they had nothing to do with. HCA Florida Healthcare issued a statement saying it was paying for our beloved colleagues' full treatment with concern about a long-standing nursing shortage. There needs to be substantive action by all stakeholders to prevent this kind of egregious action. That's horrible. He's due in court on Tuesday. Action by all stakeholders to prevent this kind of egregious action. That's horrible. Sorry. I sneezed and I don't want to sniffle. Okay, so yeah, we've got that. I'm going to, I think, what time is it? It's 2 o'clock. So I'm going to do the word cookies because I have to go to bed and then I have to call Sandy and see what's going on. Or she goes to bed. What happened? Oh, Dina Elizabeth. Dina Elizabeth. Do you see yourself? Dina, you have a tool in your hand. Did you notice that? Hi, Jeanette. How are you? How's it going? Okay, let's see here. Daily puzzle. Oh, I did do. Okay. Fed. Emu. Elf. And there's one more. Which one is it? Oh, elm. Elm. Well, how about a flume? No? I tried duffel. Tools? You're not even a member. You can't even figure out the membership. Meld. Beld. Did I do mule? I did mule. I did muffle and I did muffled, right? Muled. No. How about a flue, like a fireplace flue. And let's see, dual we did. Oh, how about duff? Was it? Yeah, like duff beer. I would say duff beer, like the Simpsons, right? Meld that we already have. Fumed. Okay, muffle. Duffel. I thought we did duffel. I don't know what the heck. And then DM. Where's this one going to be? Mold? No, there's only one L. Let me see. What do we have here? Mule mold. Yeah, there's only one. Okay, let's see. What is this? What is this one? Yeah, there's only one L, right? What is this last word? I don't know what it is. What is it? Let's see. Duffel. What could it be? What could it be? Wait a minute, what did I just do? No. Muffed. Oh my goodness, it was muffed. Okay. All right, well, we'll do more tomorrow, okay? But I've got to go to bed now. I've got a big day tomorrow. I'll check in from the road. I'll post some stuff from the road. I'll post some shorts and stuff, okay? And I love you guys. God bless and prayers, and I'll see you tomorrow. Be good. Thank you for everything. See you tomorrow. Everybody be good.